and welcome to another exciting episode of Flex, where we flex your muscles and your mind. I am Diana Master, and today we are doing an upper body workout. When I say upper body, I literally mean we are hitting all the muscles in our upper body. I'm talking about your triceps, your biceps, your chest, your back. Everything is going to be included in this 25-minute workout. So you will need some dumbbells, unfortunately, for this one. If you don't have dumbbells, you can maybe substitute those for water bottles, but you do need some weight because, like I said, we're going to be hitting all our muscles. Yes, all of the upper body muscles. So we're hitting our biceps, our triceps, we are hitting our chest or traps, we're also hitting our back. All right, so get ready to start because we are working in our usual HIIT style format, 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off, for 3 rounds of 30 for each exercise. I don't know if I want to superset yet, but we will see as we go. It might just be straight sets meaning it is the same workout for the 3 rounds, or if we're doing it circuit style, then it would probably be 2 or 3 exercises, and then we will do 3 rounds of those. But anyway, as usual, we are going to start with our warm-up, and then we're getting into our first circuit, second circuit, and then our cool down. I hope you're excited because I definitely am. We haven't hit our upper body in flex, or rather, we haven't really just focused on our upper body on flex, so I'm super excited for that. All right, we'll be right back right after this. All right, so now we are going to start with our warm-up. We are going to put just 3 minutes on the clock for that. So just give me some forward swings. Really open up your chest. So, okay. Open that up. Okay, now let's take it to the back. Okay, switch. Alrighty, so now I do want you to open up your triceps. Okay, pull, pull, pull. Alright, other side, pull, pull, pull. Okay. Like I said, it is an upper body focus. So yeah, we're not going to sweat too much today, but we are going to feel the burn. All right. Now we're going to have a move similar to this. Okay. So I just want you to open that up, stretch, open up, stretch, stretch. Okay. And I just want you here. Okay, just 30 more seconds into our warm-up. Alrighty, and then let's just pull. Okay, take it over to the other side. Okay, and then we can just do some quad pulls. We are not really going to be focusing on the lower body today, but it's always good to just, stretch everything out. Woo! Okay. Oh, I'm feeling the hammies. I had a tough lower body circuit, so I'm recovering from that. Okay. Rotate, rotate, rotate. All right, and then you just stretch out whatever else you need to stretch out. Actually, give me this. Okay. And just open that up. Okay. Alrighty. So, right after this, we are going to be starting with our biceps. We are, of course, starting with the hammer curls. I'll show you how those go right after this. Welcome back. Now we are starting with our first circuit. I have decided that we are going to do it circuit style. So we are going to start hitting our triceps, biceps, triceps, and then our chest and our back. So we'll have 4 exercises in the one circuit. All right. So how these look, hammer curls. Okay. Control when you lower. Okay. If you're feeling confident, you can go double time. okay? But just make sure you are not compromising your form. All right, let's go in 3, 2, 1. I think I'm going to slow these down. Okay. So you're not just slamming down, okay? Feel free to look at your bicep as you're working hard. Pull it up. Okay. One more. And breathe for 15 seconds. All right, now we are moving over to our overhead extensions. So how these look, just bring that down and up, okay? We will go in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so just pull that, okay? Up. And breathe. Alrighty. So now we move over to our chest. Okay. So we are just going to do our presses. Okay. We go in 3, 2, 1. Okay. So bring it up and down. Control the lower as well. Okay. And breathe. And you do these. Okay. If your dumbbells are a little light, feel free to pulse. Pulse. And breathe, okay. And then now, for the fourth exercise, we're moving over to our back. So what I just want is basically just that, okay? So this is working our shoulders as well. Okay, we go in 3, 2, 1, as well as our back. So pull it up, pull it up, pull it up. Okay, this is mostly shoulders. Feeling the shoulders waking up and burning. Okay. We're almost there. 5 more seconds. And breathe. So that is it for the first circuit. All right, so now we're just gonna do that again 2 more times. Alrighty. So going back to our hammer curls in 3, 2, 1. Ten seconds. And breathe. Okay. And then we go back to our overhead extension. All right. We will go in 5 seconds. Okay. In 3, 2, 1. So I find that if I am in this stance, it rather helps me pull a bit more, okay? So we are really working our triceps here. So you lower and you pull it up. So when you pull it up, it's a nice stretch. Down and up. Down and up. Down and breathe. Okay. Lie back down for our chest press. Okay, in 8 seconds. If you want, you can even alternate these as well, so it'll just look like that and like that. But you can go double time. I'm going to go double time in 3, 2, 1. Rest less at the bottom and at the top, especially if you're not using your max weight. I don't have my timer, so I actually can't see. Okay, 3 more seconds. And breathe. Alrighty. And then our last move, we're gonna do some upper rolls. Okay. You're going 3, 2, 1. So pull it up, bring it to your shoulder. Okay, and lower. Shoulder and down. Okay. Spend less time resting so you really feel this burn. Okay, 5 more seconds. And breathe. Great job. One more time with that one. And then we are done with our superset. All right. Going back to hammer curls in 3, 2, 1. Hammer, hammer. I like hammer curls because they just show me how strong I am. Okay, that's why I like to look at my muscles to see the work I'm putting in. 10 more seconds. Okay, one more, so I'll just go double time for that. And breathe. Okay, one more round of the overhead extension. Okay, we will go in 5 seconds. Grab your dumbbell in 3, 2, 1. Bring it up, lower, and stretch it up. Lower and stretch. Okay, so this is how it's going to look. And breathe. Righty. Chest press in 8 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. So spend less time resting, either at the top or at the bottom. Okay. 13 more seconds. Whoo, ouchie, I'm feeling this. Because it is still, in a way, activating your shoulders as well. Okay. And breathe. That is it for our first circuit. Woo! My arms are burning, my shoulders are burning. All right, so right after this, we are going to get into that second circuit. Still hitting the same muscle groups, but just different moves. All right, we'll be right back right after this. Welcome back to our second circuit. I hope your arms are nice and warm. They should be warm to the touch like mine are. Anyway, getting back into our second circuit. So I'm going to show you all 4 moves just before we get into them. Rather, let me show them to you now so that there's less time to demonstrate right in the middle. All right, so back to our biceps. We are going to do the supinated curls. Okay, then from supinated curls, we're going to lie down for a chest fly. Chest flies, just like that. Okay, really open it up. Those are our chest flies. From our chest flies, we're gonna bring it back up for our Arnold presses. So Arnold press, just like that, just like that. Okay, those are the Arnold presses. And then from the Arnold presses, we will put these down and go for rows. Okay, just have to balance that out real quick. All right, so those are your 4 exercises for this second circuit. Again, 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off. I will tell you what we are getting into in that 15-second break. I just wanted to demonstrate all of those now so that I don't have to do it as we are working out. All right, so we are, of course, starting with our supinated curls. 3, 2, 1. Again, for these, you can do double time. Double time would basically just look like that. Okay, that is if you are not using your max weight. If you are going a bit heavier, I would prefer you alternate. One more, and breathe. Alrighty, and then from this, we are going back. We are lying down for our chest flies. Okay, we'll go in 8 seconds. You know what? I need to move this here so I can see. In 3, 2, 1. So open, feel that stretch, bring it back up. Open, close, all right? So that's just how our chest flies look. Eight more seconds. Open. And breathe. Alrighty, and then now we are going to go for our rows. Okay, so for this first circuit, what I am going to do is alternate. We'll go 15 seconds on one side, 15 seconds on the other side. And then for rounds 2 and 3, we will just focus on one side, okay? In 5 seconds, we switch sides. Okay, so pull, pull, pull. And breathe. Just like that. That is that first circuit, all right? In 5 seconds, we go back to our supinated curls. In 3, 2, 1. So these are not rushed, okay? These are slow and controlled. Control the bringing it up and the lower. For the last one, I'll just go double time and breathe. Lay it down for your chest fly. We will go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So open, bring it up, open and up. Really feel that stretch. Ten more seconds. Whew. Ouchie. One more. Okay. And then we close it out with rows, okay? So our rows, we will go one side first, and then we will go the other side, okay? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Pull. If you have a bench, that also works perfectly well to place your dumbbell there. Alrighty, and then now we are going to the last round of this circuit. Not of the workout, but of the circuit. All right, in 3, 2, 1. Supinated, let's go. I'm trying to preserve my energy, that's why I'm not speaking as much. 10 more seconds. Woo. Okay. Alrighty, and breathe. Now we go to our last round of chest flies in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open it up and bring it up. So you open. So you're pulling. Think as though there's something pulling you, and then you have to bring it back up. This is bringing in that resistance. Oh, I can't see the time, guys. 10 more seconds. I will do 2 more, or rather 1 more, because I got up just to check the time. Let's just do 2 more. 1 and 2. Okay. And in all of this, I realized we forgot to do our Arnold presses, but it's fine. Alrighty, I am just going to go back to my rows. So remember, we did the other side, and now for this last round, we are going to do this side, okay? We will go in 10 seconds. Okay, 3, 2, 1. So we pull. And breathe. So, because we low-key cheated and forgot to do our Arnold presses, we are just going to do 1 more circuit, which has our Arnold presses and our snatches. All right, so rather, let's do a straight set of Arnold presses, and then we'll close it out with a straight set of our snatches, okay? So Arnold press, I did show you how that looks already, okay? If you need a recap, we are here, and we are here. Alrighty, We will go in 3, 2, 1. Arnold press. $15 more seconds. These are gonna burn as a straight set. I'm already feeling it. One more. And breathe. All right, 2 more rounds of that. And then we will close it out with some snatches. I'll show you all snatches in a little bit. All right, grab your dumbbells in 3, 2, 1. So Arnold press. Whoo. So you bring it up, control the lower, and you're just gonna hold it there. As you can see, my legs are spread out. This just helps to not put as much pressure on my back. 10 more seconds. Woo! Alrighty. And we drop that. One more round of our Arnold presses. My shoulders are burning. But you don't get shoulders like these from just, taking it easy. All right, one more round in 3, 2, 1. So up, lower, up, lower. Yay, we're doing it. My shoulders are burning, but we smile through the pain. You see, that's what it's all about. Challenging yourself. I normally wouldn't have gone for this weight for my Arnold's, but because I left the rest of my dumbbells, I had no choice but to go up a weight. Alrighty, so that was 3 rounds of our Arnold press. Now we close it out with 3 rounds of our snatches. So how our snatches look, you're here, right? And then you're going to Romanian deadlift stunts and you pull it up, okay? So you're here, okay? And you pull it up and you drop it down. You pull it up and you drop it down. I know what you're thinking. We just worked our shoulders. I know, I'm right there with you. I'm feeling the pain, but we're here now. It's the last round. Last 3, okay? In 3, 2, 1. So if you want, you can jump up. If not, that is still fine. So when you snatch it up, when you pull it down, you bring it here first and then there, all right? So snatch, lower, snatch, and lower. That is our first round, okay? In 10 seconds, we'll go for the second, the third, we're done, we get into our cool down. You're there, okay? In 3, 2, 1. So, up, okay? That's like a straight line. So, it's going from here and up. 15 more seconds. And up. I like these. They make me feel so strong. And breathe. One more round and we are done. One more round. Whew. We will go in 5, 4, 3, 2. I think this is some really good behind the scenes content actually. Just me pulling up. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see how it looks from the side, but it's up. Okay. In this position. We'll go for one more after this. And boom! That is it for our upper body circuit. We'll be right back as we cool it down. And just like that, you have made it through your 20-minute upper body workout. Feeling warm to the touch, all right? So just to cool it down, the same things that we did for a warm-up. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm gonna need you to pull that. Woo! Not as heavy as I would have gone for most of these, but what matters is that we worked hard and we pushed through our workouts, all right? Okay, let's bring it down. There's a ladybug on me. I think that has to be some sort of good luck. Okay. Oh, that's a nice upper back stretch. Whew. Yeah. All your hair, just bring it up. Hold it like this.
Duration 30 minutes. 148 kilocalories.
My phone is giving me away, but okay. We're here now. Alrighty. And while we're here, let's just... Oh my goodness, where's the ladybird? Oh. Okay. Okay, so just lie here. And then just face away from the hand that is pulling. Okay. And the other side as well. Ooh wee. Pull, 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 pull. And then you can just cool it down however else you want to cool it down. But from me, Dana Master, this has been our 20-minute full body, upper body workout. We hit our biceps, triceps, chest, back, shoulders. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And I'll be seeing you again next time on Flex, where we flex your muscles and your mind. Until then, bye.